Hello, Capricorn, excuse me. Thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main read, I'm using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And for the supportive cards, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Already shuffled. Your overall card is a double card, which I can't see right now, but I'm already wondering what that's about. Is that it? Okay. So, this looks like this is your overall energy. So you got two cards here. Top card, they're both good. Okay, good. You have the World, and you have Blossoming Abundance. Now the World, in this deck, to me it seems like this is like a new day, a new era, a new situation is coming in. And with the Blossoming Abundance, it's the beginning of a really great situation for you. So let's keep going here. So I'm just taking a quick look at everything. There's only one card I'm curious about, but when we get to it, I'm sure it'll explain what it wants to say. Now, when you're going into this, it seems like for you, it says rest and rejuvenation, but for what I feel it means for you is you're planning it out, especially with the strategy right here. I feel like you're very calm and relaxed. Whatever the situation is that you're going into, you're feeling ready to start. And I feel like these are kind of they're kind of going, I feel like you're in a happy, tranquil mood, and you're just kind of going along with things, and the thoughts are just kind of filtering in. I feel like you're transitioning from this into this. I don't know. I feel like the thought is there, but you're not overly aggressive with it. You're just kind of letting it simmer, and the longer it simmers, the more you start to think about it, and it just starts to gain momentum, which is kind of normal for what I know of Capricorn. So this is where you're going. And the farther the thought goes, the more excited you become about it. When it says be assertive, I feel like the plan is forming and you're getting ready to start it. Now this, I feel like this is this is the environment. I feel like this is how you're looking at the environment. I feel like you're assessing the environment for the plan that you want to do. This is interesting because I don't feel like this is a person. This is how you're looking at the environment. You're assessing what needs to be done. You're assessing how receptive is the environment for what you want to do. And I feel like you're getting excited about getting started. Now, while you're looking at the environment and you're taking a very objective view at it, because you're just I don't want to get into something and just end up beating my head against the wall for nothing. If I start getting into this, I want this to go somewhere. And you're very attached to the thought of I'm not worried about putting in the effort, I'm worried about wasted effort. But the closer you get to you're looking at the environment, and I feel like you're kind of I don't know if this is going to be a sure victory, and you're questioning am I just going to end up beating my head up against the wall for nothing? But you're getting kind of excited about it, so you want to. And it feels like the next part that happens here is you're getting this gut feeling that, it's time. You get the third eye chakra here, which makes me feel like you're having this gut feeling this is the time to do this. I need to do this now. And you're feeling really good about it. This makes sense. Now I see what this card wants to say. You got let go on your side. You're letting go of your concerns. At some point, because that gut feeling is so strong, I feel like, you know what? If I don't try, I'll never know. And I feel like this kind of feeling that's filtering in is you know what? There's trying and failing, but there's also not trying and never knowing. Not trying is an assured fail, but trying, I have a chance to succeed. I do feel like there's some risk here, but you're just you know what? I don't want to look back and be like, if I had just tried, this could have been something great for me, and I just didn't because I was too afraid, or because I didn't feel like it was perfect. And I feel like you're going to go for it. But the let go on your side, it's like the advice along with how I feel like you're going to handle it. It's like, I feel like you're just going to give it a shot. You're just going to go for it. And on the environment, things are balancing out. Like, I feel like it's going well. Like, the balance means, I feel like the balance is your effort and your planning are paying off. Like, that seems to be the balance. Like, it's not like you haven't given this a lot of thought. It seems like there's a very detailed plan out here. Like, you know what you want to do. You got the plan down. You know 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. You got it down. You know what you want to do. And you got the effort behind it, so you're going to do what you need to do to make it happen. So those two things are balancing off the success you're going to garner from it. The more planned it is, the more effort you're putting into it, the more success you're going to get. Like, this seems to be how it's balancing out here. That's what I'm feeling with this card. Especially, your end result here is door to value. I feel like you're getting what you want. And I don't feel like you're afraid of the work, but there's a bit of work here. I don't feel like that's a problem at all for you. Now, when I say there's a bit of work, I'm thinking there might be more. You might end up getting more than you expect, because I feel like the more attention you give, and I feel like you're developing your plan as you go, because of how things, like how much is coming your way. The more you develop this plan, the more effort you give to it, the more effort you give to the situation, the more you get back, So it's like the more you put in, the more you get back. And I feel like you need to be conscious of this, especially if it's a side thing, because the more time and more effort you give to it, the more it's going to grow, the more you're going to have to do. And if you're trying to balance a full-time job with this side business, it could get a little bit overwhelming. That's the only thing. Even though you're not afraid of the work, I feel like you might end up just working constantly. Like, you're working the day job, then you're working this job, this side job. And that's all you see. Your life might just seem to be all work because of that. And I know you're not afraid of work, because I don't feel that here. But, like, there's people around you that want to enjoy your time. They want to enjoy your company. So just be careful not to, like, cut off your nose to spite your face, in the sense of, like, so much work and so much success that you don't have time to do the enjoyable things. Because I feel like maybe you can wait on some of the enjoyable stuff, but people around you really want you around, and it's going to cause a little bit of conflict there if you're not careful, because you're valued to other people and they want your time too. Okay. Is that good? All right. I think we kind of got to the end of it. We did. All right. So, of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.